All of these very complex and difficult questions come to play in the lives of the soldiers and Marines who do the job that the country asks them to do. And Ryan Gray, who is a Marine Sergeant, served in the Marine Reserves from 1999 to 2006, including 2 tours in Iraq, one in 2003 and another in 2005, 2006, is the personification of many of the things we're talking about. He's going to talk a little bit about how he's seen these lessons unfold on the ground. When he was deployed, when he came back, when he was redeployed, and when he came back, and what he's seeing in his own experience and his colleagues' experience. So, Ryan, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Dennis. And thank you, everyone, and good morning for coming here. Really appreciate it. I'm very humbled to be up here with all these esteemed speakers. One of the things that drew me to Senator Obama in the first place was when I saw him speaking, and he stood by his convictions when he was against the war in 2002, saying the Iraq war, it's not a good idea to go, and he stood by it. While the majority of our government, the majority of our population, the United States seemed we were all for it because, according to the current administration, they had the intelligence and the information that said that Saddam Hussein's regime had a hand in 9/11. I mean, that was one of the main motivations for going. Also, the intelligence that said the weapons of mass destruction, which we still haven't found. One of the things, being in the military, that I think is imperative, especially for being a leader, is that you have things are mission accomplishment and troop welfare. One of the things about troop welfare that I'm going to touch on is that one of the things, when you're taking care of your troops, you're taking care of your Marines, you don't want to send them into the wrong fight. You want to send them for the right reasons. And when you send them, you have a good plan. Not that all plans go the way that you want them to, but you have good plans, you have a good mission, and you make sure that those troops have the right equipment and the right intelligence when they go into a fight, when they go into a certain conflict. I believe that Senator Obama has the know-how, and he will never send our military to a place without the right intelligence, the right equipment, the right plan, and the right people. Excuse me. But besides that, going back to mission accomplishment, when we go into a certain country, whether it's Iraq, Afghanistan, wherever our future conflicts might find us, I believe that Senator Obama will give us the tools, us being the military, the right tools to finish the job, and we won't be sent into the wrong situation. I mean, too many times, not just the United States, but other militaries, other countries in the past, have gone into a situation where they thought that they'd be able to solve the problem, and they just didn't. Russia, this former Soviet Union and Afghanistan, they went in trying to put up another socialist state in Afghanistan, and they failed. And at the end of that, within 10 years, they lost about over 30,000 of their own troops. And the casualties, civilian casualties in Afghanistan were over 1 million. We're nothing near that, but it could change one way or another. We don't know. Right now, thanks to the troop surge, we're seeing a drop in violence, a significant drop in violence. But one of the things, I was in Al-Anbar province in 2005, 2006, which is a predominantly Sunni province. The sheikhs and the imams, who are like religious leaders, community leaders, the Marine Corps of the United States Army, we had civilian affairs teams out there working with these figures to get them on the right path, to have them understand that the only way we're going to make things change is with you. We can't stay there forever, and it's important that we, at one point, the Iraqi people, the Iraqi government, take over the role of leading their own people. They have to find a common motivation, because if they don't, then unfortunately we're probably going to be back there another time if they don't find the right cause. One of the other things that's important to me, besides having the right equipment, the right troops, the right plan, the right mission for our troops when we go into, is what happens to our troops when we come back.